Today, we are diving deep into one of the most beautiful and powerful cards in the tarot, the Empress. She is this incredible archetype of creation, of femininity, and our deep connection to the natural world.
But before we get into the nitty-gritty, let's just pause on that for a second. What does it actually mean to tap into that creative, nurturing energy? I mean, really feel it. This is the big question the Empress is always asking us.
Okay, let's get to know her. We're going to start by looking at who the Empress really is. And trust me, she is so much more than just a card. Think of her as a universal symbol of the divine feminine, the very power of creation itself.
So officially, the Empress is a part of the major arcana. You know, those 22 big deal cards that map out the major spiritual lessons of life? She pretty much embodies everything we associate with femininity, motherhood, fertility, raw creativity, and that essential bond with nature. She's the ultimate Earth Mother. So when she shows up upright in a reading, her energy is just flowing beautifully. The vibes are all positive. We're talking fertility, nurturing, deep compassion, sensuality, and just this pure, unblocked creative force. Basically, it's a huge green light that things are growing.
So, this amazing, flowing, creative energy, how does it actually show up in our day-to-day lives? Let's break down how this can feel in a really practical sense, and we'll start with our relationships.
In a love reading, seeing the Empress upright is, well, it's pretty much one of the best cards you could hope for. It's signaling a time of real, authentic connection, deep affection, and just feeling totally fulfilled emotionally.
For all you singles out there, this could mean that real, genuine love is right around the corner. And for those already in a relationship, it points to a deepening of your commitment and affection, making your bond even richer and more stable.
All right, so what about our work lives? The Empress brings that same fertile, creative energy right into our careers. It's often a sign of a major surge in creativity and passion for what you do.
And here's the thing, it's not just about you. Your new ideas and your passion, they become contagious. You end up inspiring everyone around you. Financially, it's a fantastic time for cash flow. But the card comes with a little reminder. As you start to prosper, don't forget to share that abundance.
Now shifting over to health, the theme is exactly the same. It's all about nurturing. The Empress is a clear signal that you need to listen to what your body is telling you. It's time to relax and really take care of yourself.
And I have to point this out because it's a big one. The Empress is one of the strongest pregnancy indicators in the whole deck. So if you're trying to conceive, this is a wonderful, wonderful sign. If you're not, well, the message is to be extra careful.
But what happens when that beautiful, flowing energy gets blocked or kind of thrown out of whack? That's when we see the Empress reversed. Now, this is not a bad card, not at all. Think of it more like a clear sign that you need to find your balance again.
The key words for the reversal really point to that imbalance. You might feel insecure, creatively blocked, maybe even a little overbearing. There's just this general sense of disharmony, either with yourself or with others.
So, what's the core message here? You've probably gotten a bit disconnected from your intuitive, emotional, feminine side. Maybe you're focusing way too much on the logical, material world, and it's time to bring that emotional and spiritual side back into the picture.
In relationships, this imbalance can pop up as insecurity. You might be bottling up your true feelings just to keep the peace, or maybe you're afraid to show the world who you really are because you're scared of being rejected.
But the advice here is so empowering. This isn't about beating yourself up. It's an invitation. The card is basically yelling at you to trust your gut and reconnect with that confident, amazing person you truly are deep down.
And when it comes to your health, all that emotional conflict can start to show up physically. You might feel totally drained, apathetic, or even find yourself binge eating as a way to deal with feelings you've pushed down.
And yep, just as the upright card is a strong pregnancy sign, the reversal can point to challenges. Depending on the other cards around it, this could mean anything from difficulties conceiving to a tough pregnancy, or even an unwanted one.
So, how do you fix it? The path back is actually pretty clear. First, you just have to acknowledge that things are out of balance. Then, start listening to that quiet inner voice, your intuition. Go outside, get back into nature, and this is the most important part. You have to nurture yourself first before you can truly nurture anyone or anything else.
Okay, let's pull all of this together. What is the main takeaway from the Empress? What's the one central message we should really hold on to?
Ultimately, the Empress represents this powerful creative energy that's inside all of us.
When she's upright, we're in harmony, we're nurturing, we feel connected. When she's reversed, that same energy shows up as disharmony, neglect, and disconnection. The card is really just holding up a mirror to what's going on inside.
And that brings us to our final question for you. The Empress isn't just a card to look at, she's an energy to live. So, take a look at your own life right now. How can you invite a little more of her creativity, her nurturing spirit, and her sense of abundance into your world starting today?